Mr. Sanders.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would just like to ask some questions of Mr. Ickes, Ms. Williams, and Mr. Eggleston relating to statements made at the February 2nd meeting when some of you and Mr. Nussbaum indicated your views about Mr. Altman's decision to remove himself from the Madison Guarantee investigation. I doubt that anyone would remember exactly what was said or in what context, or certainly in what tone of voice. So I understand that it's difficult to judge these statements. Nevertheless, the best evidence is limited to what you who attended the meeting recall about the meeting. It is my understanding that at the February 2nd meeting, Roger Altman indicated that he was not going to personally decide whether to file civil suits before the deadline, and rather he was going to follow whatever recommendation was made by the RTC staff. That's my understanding. Is this true? And if it is, did any White House staff attending the meeting indicate to Mr. Altman that he or she disagreed with this plan? Mr. Ickes?
That certainly is the gist of it, Congressman, and no one at that meeting indicated that he should do otherwise.
Ms. Williams?
That is the gist of what Mr. Altman said.
Okay. Mr. Eggleston?
Congressman, that's my recollection as well.
Okay. For the same three people, did you have any reason to believe any of the White House staff that were present were requesting favorable treatment from Mr. Altman in the RTC investigation of Madison Guarantee?
Quite to the contrary, Congressman. When he stated that he was considering whether or not to recuse himself, everyone there said it was up to him, and there was no request that he take any action other than as he indicated he was going to do, as you related in your earlier question.
Ms. Williams?
That is exactly right. No one was trying to encourage Mr. Altman in one direction or the other.
Mr. Eggleston?
That is also my recollection, sir.
Do you have any reason to believe that Mr. Altman thought that any of the statements were a request for favorable treatment in the investigation of Madison Guarantee?
I do not.
Not at all.
No, sir.
At any time after the meeting and before the statute of limitations was legislatively extended, did any of you express any concern that any of these statements might look like a request for special treatment?
Not.
No, I did not.
I did not.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.